Here's how you can use loops in your Python coding project. A for loop allows you to iterate over a sequence like a list, tuple, or string. The basic syntax is like this. For a certain item in a sequence, and you do something for it. Let's break it down with a simple example in Python. So let's say we have a list of fruits that contains apple, and then banana. Also we have cherry. There we go. So for an item, let's say we named it as a fruit. For fruit, in a sequence, fruits, what we do, we just print it out. Shift enter. There we go. We can see that it prints each fruit in the list, right? Simple. Next, we have the range function. The range function generates a sequence of numbers, and it's exclusive of the last number. Here's how it works. For I in range of 5, what we do, we'll print I. Shift enter. This will output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how 5 is not included. We can also specify a starting point and a step value. Let's say here, for I in range 2, 10, 2, what we do, we'll print it out. Shift enter. There we go. In this case, it starts from 2 and counts up to 10 in increments of 2. The output will be 2, 4, 6, and 8. What if we want to count in reverse? We can simply to do that, just change the last number to a negative number. So let's say for I in range of 10, like this. And then we'll print I. There we go. It will print in the reverse order, 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Then, with the continue statement, this allows you to skip the current iteration and move on to the next one. For example, for I in range of 5, if I, let's say if we want to skip number 2, if I is equals to 2, then it will continue, which is skip the current iteration. And then if it's not 2, what we do, we'll print I. Shift enter. This will print 0, 1, 3, 4, skipping 2. What is happening here is that when the for loop runs to the iteration that I is equals to 2, it will jump into this if conditional statement, if statement here, and then we'll skip the current iteration. And then it will go on to the third iteration. That's I is equal to 3. And if I, which is 3, it's not equal to 2, right? It will ignore the if clause. It will not enter the if statement, and it will print the I, which is 3. So that means it continues. On the other hand, we have a break statement. This is used to exit the loop entirely for I in the range of 5. If, let's say we want to skip the entire loop, we'll exit the loop at I equals to 3. We'll use break. There we go. This will print 0, 1, 2, and stop before printing 3. When I is if 3, this conditional statement is true, and will enter the if statement, which is to break. Break is to exit the loop entirely, and it will not continue to print 4 and 5. Now let's put what we have learned into practice with an example using a for loop with an array. Suppose we have a list of temperatures in Celsius, and if we want to convert each one to Fahrenheit, here's how we can do it in Python. So let's say we have a list of Celsius degrees, which is 0, or 10, 20, 20, 30, 40, and then we have a new list That's called Fahrenheit, which is currently empty. So for each of the temperature in the list Celsius, we'll create a new variable here, which is called Fahrenheit temperature, is equals to temperature times 9 divided by 5 plus 32, which this is the equation that to convert Celsius into Fahrenheit. After we get this Fahrenheit from the Celsius calculation, and then we'll put the calculated Fahrenheit temperature into the list Fahrenheit, which is to append here. Fahrenheit temp. And then at last, we'll print the entire Fahrenheit list. Let's see. There we go. This code will convert each Celsius temperature to Fahrenheit and print the result as a new list. So let's break down the example a bit. We first start with a Celsius temperature. For each temperature in the list, we'll calculate the corresponding Fahrenheit values, which is done here, using the formula. We'll then we'll put the Fahrenheit temp into the Fahrenheit list. When we run the code, we will output 32, 50, 68, 104. So this is a clear demonstration of how you can effectively use a for loop to process data in an array. Now you know the Python loops. Watch this video next to learn about Python list. See you there.